Is Tesla about to revolutionize the way we travel and live off-grid? Rumors about the upcoming 2025 Tesla Motorhome project have surfaced, claiming a mind-boggling off-grid car that starts at $85,200. But here's the question. Could this really be the next big thing? Or are we headed for a tech-driven nightmare? From full solar energy integration to cutting-edge self-driving capabilities, this isn't just any RV. It's a futuristic home on wheels. But before you get too excited, there are some game-changing details and potential pitfalls that you need to know. Tesla has always been a trendsetter when it comes to pushing boundaries, and their rumored motorhome project is no different. Imagine a vehicle that combines Tesla's best technologies: solar panels, massive battery packs, and autonomous driving, all wrapped up in a sleek, futuristic motorhome. The price tag? $85,200. That's no pocket change, but for what it offers, it could redefine luxury off-grid living. However, the idea of such advanced tech in a motorhome raises questions about feasibility and reliability. Will it really deliver on its promises? Or could it be an overly ambitious concept that falls short? There's excitement, but also a nagging sense of, what if it fails? Can Tesla's reach really extend to building a seamless, self-sustained motorhome? Or are we chasing a futuristic mirage? One of the standout features of this Tesla motorhome is its energy independence. Forget fuel stations and electrical hookups. This RV aims to be fully solar-powered. With deployable solar panels and high-efficiency photovoltaic cells, it can harness enough energy to power everything from lights to air conditioning. But here's where the doubt creeps in. Can the solar panels really keep up, especially in less sunny climates? While it sounds incredible to never need a power outlet, many skeptics question if this technology can sustain a comfortable lifestyle when conditions aren't ideal. Imagine being in the middle of an overcast forest or a rainy region. Will you be running on fumes? Or in this case, a low battery? The fear? You're stuck in the middle of nowhere with drained batteries and no backup. The last thing anyone wants is to be stranded in an unfamiliar location, miles from the nearest help, because your vehicle couldn't keep up with your adventure. The Tesla motorhome doesn't just stop at solar power. It's designed to go big on battery storage. Utilizing tech from the Tesla Semi and Cybertruck, this motorhome is expected to house substantial battery packs capable of running your home on wheels for days without needing a recharge. That sounds impressive, but imagine the complications of a malfunction. A vehicle that depends so heavily on complex electrical systems can become a nightmare if something goes wrong off-grid. And who can fix a Tesla motorhome when it's stranded in the desert or forest? Calling for help isn't quite as simple as it is when your regular car breaks down in town. This high-tech solution could turn into a high-stakes problem, leaving adventurers anxious about the risks they're taking. Is it worth it if the system falters miles away from civilization? What happens when the software glitches or the battery management system fails unexpectedly? These worries make even the most enthusiastic tech fans pause to consider the potential consequences. Even seasoned adventurers might hesitate when the thought of tech failure becomes a haunting backdrop to their travel plans. And what about autonomy? Tesla's full self-driving technology is a game-changer for road trips. In theory, it allows you to relax as your motorhome navigates highways and parking lots. Enhanced safety features like lane keeping, automatic braking, and collision avoidance make the journey smoother and safer. But let's not forget the potential hiccups. Tesla's self-driving technology has faced scrutiny before, with incidents of unexpected braking or system failures. Now imagine that happening in a fully loaded motorhome in the middle of nowhere. You're miles from the nearest help, with no human driver at the wheel to override sudden misbehavior. The convenience could be overshadowed by moments of pure panic if the system doesn't behave as expected. Is this a step too far into tech dependency, where a single error could turn a dream vacation into a nerve-wracking ordeal? It's one thing for a glitch to happen in a regular car. It's another for that glitch to happen in a motorhome where the stakes are higher, affecting your entire living space and travel plans. The anxiety of potentially losing control when you need it most can turn even the most thrilling adventure into an unpredictable challenge. Thermal management in a motorhome is another big deal, especially if you plan to travel through varying climates. Tesla's advanced heat pump and liquid cooling system have worked wonders in their cars, keeping battery and cabin temperatures optimal. For the motorhome, this tech means a comfortable living space even in extreme temperatures. But here's the kicker. The larger the system, the more chances for complications. A failed climate control system could turn your dream journey into a living sauna or icebox. It's a luxury that's only as reliable as the tech behind it. And in an off-grid scenario, failure isn't an option. Imagine waking up in a snowstorm only to find out your climate control has given up, turning your cozy motorhome into a freezer. Or think of driving through a desert, only for your cooling system to malfunction, turning the interior into a stifling, unbearable space. The stakes are high when comfort depends entirely on a system that might not handle every surprise Mother Nature throws at it. And when that comfort is essential to surviving your off-grid experience, it becomes a risk that not everyone will be ready to take. The thrill of taking the road less traveled quickly fades when you're faced with the challenge of maintaining basic comfort. Then, there's the elephant in the room: cost versus practicality. An $85,200 price tag is steep, and while it might seem justified for a cutting-edge zero-emissions motorhome, the question remains: how many can afford this? Will it be a game-changer for everyone, or just a toy for the wealthy? And if the tech doesn't perform as expected, will the investment pay off, or will early adopters be stuck with an overhyped, underperforming gadget on wheels? There's also the question of depreciation. Technology moves fast, and what's groundbreaking today could be outdated tomorrow. Is the thrill of being an early adopter worth the risk of owning a model that could lose value rapidly? And what happens when maintenance costs start piling up for such a high-tech vehicle? Would Tesla be ready to support customers with quick fixes and reliable service centers? Or would motorhome owners face long waiting times for repairs? These are the doubts that surround Tesla's ambitious plan, making many wonder if this is a revolution or just a risky bet. And with rapidly evolving tech, will the motorhome be able to keep pace with updates? Or will it become a relic of an ambitious, outdated vision? Yet, the vision is undeniably compelling. Imagine a road trip with zero emissions, where your home on wheels powers itself and takes you anywhere without a second thought about fuel stops. A motorhome that drives itself, keeps you warm, and provides electricity without lifting a finger is an adventurer's fantasy. But it's a fantasy laced with questions. What happens when that seamless experience breaks down? How do you keep enjoying your journey when your off-grid savior fails you in a remote canyon or mountainside? The charm of off-grid living is freedom, but freedom tied to complex tech might not be as carefree as it sounds. The added pressure of keeping your vehicle fully functional can easily turn into a stress-filled endeavor, overshadowing the very peace and adventure you sought when you set out. Would you be prepared to navigate those challenges? Or would the dream of freedom morph into a reality of continuous tech management? The balance between technology-driven comfort and old-school reliability becomes a constant mental tug-of-war. Tesla's ambition to bring futuristic technology into practical life is what has kept the world watching. The company has redefined how we view electric cars, space travel, and even home energy solutions. But taking that technology and applying it to motorhomes is another challenge entirely. The Tesla Motorhome project, while potentially groundbreaking, comes with the looming specter of what happens when things don't go as planned. It's an exhilarating leap, but one that could leave early adopters grappling with far more than they bargained for. The blend of advanced technology and high stakes creates a balance that might tip too easily from impressive to impractical. The reality is, while the allure of a self-sustained, futuristic motorhome is strong, it's also layered with complexities that could make or break the entire experience. So, what do you think? Is the 2025 Tesla Motorhome project the future of travel, or an overhyped gamble that's too good to be true? Could it redefine off-grid living, or are the potential failures too big to ignore? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more mind-blowing tech news and updates. Stay tuned for our next video, where we explore more groundbreaking innovations and the stories that shape our world and our future. Thanks for watching.